In the last few decades, women have been steadily making their way into football as players, as coaches, as referees, even as pitchside reporters, but it seems the only space yet to be fully covered is the commentary booth as a commentator.
Floats one in from the left. Ahead and it's in the back of the net. Look at the crowd go wild.
It's the only thing I see that men can do, women cannot do. So I believe we can leave it that way. Unless there be something to differentiate man from woman. So I'm still against it.
Obviously, I think it makes sense because if the females, we've got female referees, we've got female footballers. So obviously, having a female commentator would definitely make a difference, and I'm sure I'm going to love it, and people are going to welcome it too.
From my own perspective, I don't think it's okay. It's not okay.
Wow, that would be very interesting. Since this is what male does and now women want to come into it, it will be motivate ladies like me that don't watch football to start watching.
So it's quite a mixed bag of reactions, but general consensus is that a section of society will raise their eyebrows on hearing women run commentaries, a role that has been historically held by men.
In Africa, female sports journalists are now visible as reporters on TV and radio, writers for newspapers, even photographers at sports events. So, is there some sort of fear attached to commentating due to previous criticisms?
They all thought like just a pretty face and you just want the attention, you just want to come on TV or on radio, so you didn't really have any idea of sports. And since a lot of women are not into sports, they feel we want the attention.
Honestly speaking, if I walked up to a TV station and I said I want to be a female commentator, the first thing that will come out of their mouth is laughter. And the second thing that will come out of their mouth is no thank you. It's a place that a lot of media houses will not dare to do because we're still in a very chauvinistic system. There are not a lot of rooms for mistakes when it comes to women. You cannot fail.
One of the major criticisms women get from attempting to run commentaries is their voice. In 2018, BBC legend Barry Davies, a retired veteran British commentator, said men find female football commentators tough to listen to.
I mean, should we go change our pitch? Should we change what we are? We sound or what we sound like. We are happy the way we are, and we can do anything we want to do with what we have, even our pitch.
During the FIFA World Cup in Russia, I was a color commentator for a number of matches, and I had a lot of tweets thrown at me. She isn't a member of the gang. Why is she here? Her voice is too shrill.
Alison Mitchell is one of a few female commentators in cricket.
That as an argument for me is just a matter of preference. It's not saying that a male voice is better or worse. It's just simply saying one voice is more preferable than another. There's nothing at all which says a woman cannot have the same punch, the same description, the same energy that any man could have.
At the 2018 World Cup in Russia, Vicky Sparks made history when she became the first woman to commentate on a live World Cup match in the United Kingdom, a move which drew widespread reactions.
During the World Cup, I listened to the BBC and I heard a female doing, I've forgotten the game, but she did one of the games. I think I learned some one or two things. And it has really changed my perception about who is supposed to do commentary. It's supposed to be a manly thing because at least I had a woman doing commentary for once.
Not that we are scared or anything, that opportunity is not readily available, if I can say that.
Opportunities, something some others didn't quite have to struggle for.
I think when I got onto the University of Ghana, I had the opportunity to work at Radio Universe. I had a second look at it, and a little bit of grooming here and there put me in, I think, good shape to do it.
Bearing all these in mind, if and when perceptions change and there's visibility of African women running commentaries, could this be seen as the ultimate glass ceiling, the biggest achievement women in sports media have to shatter to gain the final and maybe the biggest acceptance?
I think
being at that box running commentary will be one of the biggest achievements a sports female reporter can achieve, actually, because it's going to put you to that level and it's going to inspire young journalists, female journalists, that there's no limit in reporting sports for a woman.
Of course, women have the right to commentate. There will be some women who are good at it and will progress, in the same way that there are some men who will be good commentators and there'll be others who won't be as successful. And it's exactly the same with women. But the key is to give the opportunity to allow those who can to go forth and shine.
So if we can do reporting, then we can do commentating. And that will be the last ceiling we'll smash. And of course, everyone will be happy.